Ambition means to me setting your goals, achieving those goals, and then moving on and resetting and removing, being motivated, making sure that everything fits to what you need.
So are you ambitious?
Very ambitious, I am.
You are? Why do
Yes.
you think you're this way?
I put it down to being with the parents that I had. They really motivated us in a way that we always had to do better. I brought my own children up the same way. I didn't say they had to achieve an A, that they had to do better than they did from the last exam or last test. So it was always striving for something more and to achieve it.
Do you want to talk to me a bit about why you're here and where you are?
The reason I'm here is I wanted this road open. I kept being cut off from my own hometown. So Kaikōura is my heart, really. And it's part of me. So to be cut off from there, I felt like my arm was cut off. So I thought, right, I will go. So I went to Kaikōura for a meeting, ended up staying there. Rang the family and said, I'm not coming home, I'm going to work. So I came out of retirement to work on the stop and goes. Never done that in my life because I've always been an office, inside, admin kind of person. And then suddenly I'm outside enjoying the fresh air but seeing all the people. And actually it was so happy, fun side. But you could see our people of Kaikōura, they were... My view is that they were in that stop, flight, fright mode. To see them coming through that now over the last year and a half, they've actually at that stage where they're starting to pick up and are going to move on from there.
Can you describe for me the most ambitious person you know other than yourself?
Ooh. I'd have to say my son. But there's members in our family, in our tribal family, that are really, really, really ambitious. But they are motivated. Another thing is knowing my Maori culture, knowing what it is and how society ran, and I love that kind of thing. I'm always in there. So I do miri, which is the Maori form of massaging. I do healing. I use the native plants. I teach the native plants and making medicines and creams and potions. And I sort of do weaving. So it's things that are in our environment. So to me, I've got to make sure that my whole environment, so hence the earthquake pulled me out of my lovely just float along. I've got to start looking at what I really need to do to get us back on there. So the people of Kaikōura open their doors of our marae. We've got 2 in Kaikōura, and so when they opened them up, we fed all of the tourists, people all around and everything there just to keep us going.
Wow. And you also mentioned hikoi.
Yes, last July the...
That's in the paper here, isn't it?
Yes, in the paper, July the 18th, we walked from Mangamanu, which is one of our home areas, right all the way up through to Kaikōura to meet up with the mayor. What is happening is they are wanting to put a cycleway, but that cycleway is going to go over 5 of our old cemeteries. Urupa. And so we're saying no, because they haven't really come back to talk with us. So we're saying no. So we are trying to find a compromise and work with them, but they wouldn't come to the party. So we went, right, well, let's force an issue. So we forced that to happen. And so consequently, we did the walk, and people didn't think that there was going to be as many, but we had 120 that started, and all along the way we picked up more as we got into town. Because there was 120, the mayor closed the roads off into the town, so we just waltzed through the town like, well, we did, I know. We just told everybody to just spread out and enjoy it. So, and when we got to the end, people were quite amazed that we were still...
It's a long walk.
It's a long walk, but we were happy. We were smiling. We had fun. We were still going. And we could have walked in another... Nobody had any bad effects of the walk, and it was so lovely.
Is there anything that would enable you to be more ambitious?
No. Unlimited money, but then that doesn't equate to happiness. I'm happy with what I've got. I can take on most things, so I don't know that there's too much that will... Yeah, no, I don't think that there is.